everyone. Today is Sunday, and you know the deal. Today we'll be looking at a device that I've bought a couple months ago, and I bought it for dirt cheap, believe it or not. And if I sound like I'm a bit out of it, that's because the last DRS video that I've done, which was the My Arcade Atari Game Station, did take a lot out of me in terms of creativity and everything else. That and work, but I'm gonna wing it regardless. So yeah, today we will be looking at this thing, the Anbernic model number RG35xx H. There's some stickers which I tried to get rid of, but I just did it with marker. There's a reason for that, which I'll explain as we go along. So yeah, the company Anbernic, I'm sure you've known them. Yeah, this is my first handheld device from Anbernic. I never owned one until just recently, or I would say now. And yeah, to my understanding, they do pretty good handheld devices. I mean, ranging from one that almost looks like the Sony Ericsson phone to a certain extent, to something like this and everything else. I know I'm just blabbering about, only because like I said, I never owned anything from Anbernic until now. And yes, they do miss their Xiaolu. I don't know why I said that. I just thought I'd bring that up because, yes, Anbernic has their YouTube channel, and they mentioned something about Xiaolu, so I just figured, you know what? I thought I'd just bring it up just for the hell of it. So yeah, again, model number RG35xx H, and yeah, it looks pretty cool just by the box design itself. Got a bit of gold, not how much you could see from here, and of course a yellow dot sticker. I know it looks a bit yellow or orange depending on the camera, but yeah, I'll let you come up with that. On one side, the obvious made in China, CE, FCC, recyclable, the good old sad onion, which is really hard to see, especially on camera. And don't toss it in the bin, because of course. Nothing on this side. You can either have it, it either comes out in black, transparent white, or transparent purple. Turns out I got it in black because yes. Oh yeah, on the back, product name, handheld game player, RG35xx H. Bunch of stuff. Manufacturer Shenzhen Yangmingling Electronic Technology Company Limited, and their address Lexun GmbH. Yeah, a lot of that stuff, you know, the usual. Could have picked a better time to be sick, hey? So I do apologize for that. So let's open her up, unbox, and see what we get. Ooh, there's that. We will come back to the handheld itself. Let's see what other goodies it comes with. First, by getting rid of this. Ooh, more stuff. Ooh, underneath. What can this be? Is there anything up? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna assume the USB-C cable is in here. I was not wrong. Regular USB-C. You know the drill. Nowadays, you get things come in USB-C, and very rare occasion micro USB. So, I almost yeah. Why am I even doing this on camera? Oh, just to pad it, I guess. I don't know. What am I even? Okay. Out. Oh. Bad cable for interrupting for disturbing the camera. So yeah, it's fairly long. So yeah. So what do you get? Well, inside you get screen protector, because much like phones now and tablets eventually nowadays have to come with a screen protector, and already I've put a fingerprint on it. Nice. That's not going to come off, isn't it? That's great. But I mean, you got some wipes, dry and wet wipes, you know the deal. Yeah. Oh, and a thank you letter, or note rather. Let's see what it says. I got it upside down. That's good. Anbernic, dear customer, Thanks for your purchase in our store. Or thank you for your purchase in our store. Well, I didn't buy it from you guys. I mean, I bought it from somebody off eBay. Yeah, let me get that out of the way. So I was searching on eBay for looking for stuff so I could, for upcoming build and review videos. And I stumbled upon this, which was sold as for parts or non-working. So I decided to take a chance and spent $30 on it. Well, yeah, technically $30 plus shipping and tax came out to $50. So yeah, so I bought it, and sure enough, I think the seller said that it couldn't get past the BIOS. In other words, you could turn it on, but nothing would pop up. And sure enough, they were right. Turned it on, nothing popped up. And then I realized, must be the micro SD card. And sure enough, it was the micro SD card. So we formatted it, put the right firmware, and turns out it works, as we will see once we get all this out of the way. So I am happy with that purchase. So should I say, I am the lucky bastard who own one of these at a reasonable price, because if you go on Anbernic's website, yeah, they don't, I would say now they don't sell them for cheap, or unless they put them in specials. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I didn't buy them directly from them, so I wouldn't even know. So yeah. All right, let's read more of this thank you note. Wish you will like our products. If you have any advice on our product, please let us know by their YouTube channel or whatever socials they have. Anbernic aims to provide players with better products and give players a better gaming experience. Yes, because apparently they are the... Anbernic is the... How can I put it to you this way? The most competent Chinese manufacturer out there when it comes to handhelds, despite others trying to come close or something like that. I don't even know. If you are satisfied with the product, it is possible to give us a 5-star feedback. Thank you in advance. Well, like I said, I didn't buy it from you, but I'll give a 5-star feedback to the person I bought this from. If you're not satisfied with the product, please don't worry. Contact us. We will help you solve the problem within 24 working hours. How to contact us? Open the app, find my homepage, all orders, click on the product, contact us. Okay, I will surely do that. Answer: he lied. Manual, again, upside down. Oh, it's not a book, it's a leaflet. Huh, how about that? Oh, yeah. Apparently that's what it looks like. Catalogs. Yeah, catalogs. Main interface button, game buttons, blah, 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 blah. Main interface options. Got controllers, Space Invader, and a bunch of other stuff. Game button supports, blah, blah, blah. Game import. Get technical support services at their website. Apparently you could do that. So, yeah, there is that. Common settings, language settings, brightness, black and time, blah, blah, blah. Game settings, game quality, game streaming. Apparently you could do games. Apparently you could stream off of this. I mean, if you have something called, what is it, Moonlight, or connect to Wi-Fi and stuff. Bluetooth settings, and yes, this does have Bluetooth. Indicator lights, blah, 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 blah. RA emulator. Okay, yes. RA emulator. In other words, this has RetroArch. So, yeah. Good on that. Online play. You have two devices of the same. Connect to each other, and you can do multiplayer. So, yeah, that's good. On the back, same deal, but in Chinese. So, there is that again. Now, let's move on to the device itself, which is covered by this. Not anymore. Yes, this is the Anbernic R35xx H in its very good weighted glory. I mean, Anbernic they do put effort in stuff like this, unlike others that we've seen in the past, or something that you may have owned. I don't even know, but whatever. So yeah, I mean, it feels good in the hands. Almost feels like if you have a custom built Game Boy Advance or PSP or one of those other handhelds from other companies. But yeah, again, real comfortable. I mean you're gonna be going on with this if you happen to own one of these. So yeah, let's go through it. So what do you have? You got your D-pad. I mean, you got your very good feeling D-pad. I mean, none of this whole push it, right down the middle, press all 4 buttons at once. None of that crap. I mean, really decent. So you could get your Hadoukens and Shoryukens and all your good stuff out of this D-pad. So yeah, analog sticks or analog or Joy-Cons, and they feel, I don't know how well you can see that. Let me zoom in a bit. So yeah, these Joy-Cons, they are similar to the ones you would find on the Nintendo Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if they are the exact same Joy-Cons they would use on the Nintendo Switch. Just happen to buy a stock of Joy-Cons from Nintendo Switch and just put them on here. So yeah, that's that. And you get two of them, so yes, you could sense some PS1 stuff going on. And they click, so obviously that. Face buttons, BAYX, you know, your Super Famicom, none of this PlayStation button stuff. I mean, they did the job, of course. Start, select your screen, which is, you know, I measured it. It's 3.5 inches at a max resolution of 640 by 480. As yeah, on the bottom you got your dual stereo speakers. Interestingly enough, 2 micro SD card slots. So you got one TF int and TF2X. So I mean, you're only going to be using one if you have a something like, I don't know, 512 gigs. You know, just throw that on here. And you could also have another one if you want a terabyte. But then again, how much storage are you really going to put, or how many games you're going to put in such? If you're going to have an entire library of games on here, I mean, more power to you. And while we're at it, it is a CH. That's a brand of sugar, isn't it? What does that say? Memory card, 64 gig. Yes, it did come with 64 gigs right built in. Then that's good. There we go. Put that in. On the top, L1, L2, R2, R1, headphones, OTG1, HD, DC, OTG2. So one of them is if you have controllers with USB-C, you can plug it in, and the other one is to charge. And you have mini HD as opposed to regular, so you can plug it into the TV. Not even gonna bother. I mean, yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not even gonna bother, you know, testing it, because I mean, what you get out of here is gonna come out to the TV. But as long as you have a regular to mini HDMI cable, yeah, your F, your function, that would be your home, because of course. And on the back, nothing, just you can put your fingers, you know, to hold like this. And yeah, so as far as specifications, if you're curious what the specs are, well, here it is on screen. And that's just the specs that I'm going off Anbernic's website. So yeah, we'll just go from that. So yeah, all I could say is I have nothing to compare it to, but all I could say is, I mean, good build quality. I mean, you got your screen and everything else, so I guess there's nothing else left but to zoom in and turn it on. So let's go ahead and do that. Zoom in a bit. And oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot one thing. Volume up and down on one side, power and reset button on the other. Why did I forget that to begin with? Is because, well, usually you don't see, you know, volume on, usually you would have volume on top and power either on the bottom or on top or somewhere around here. But yeah, and also I forgot LED. I'm not doing too good, am I? Well, whatever. Maybe the next one I might, if I feel any better. So yeah, well, we're in fall, approaching winter, so that should tell you everything. And oh, that's annoying. I already have a fingerprint on the screen. Right. Enough stalling. Let's turn it on. It takes a while. And don't do this to me now, autofocus. Anbernic. Yay. That's their logo. Don't wear it out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just whatever. It does take a while to load. I mean, I'll give it that. Oh, now it's doing something. Now it's blinking. Anbernic again. Okay. Are you going to do something? Or are you going to fail on me? Hey, there we go. Alright, so now that we're here, let's let me readjust the camera and turn the lights off, and we'll look at this properly. Okay, so now that we're here, we are at the menu, and you have game rooms, which is your standard game rooms. RA game, which has all your emulators and stuff. You know that runs via RetroArch. App Center, you have your various apps, favorites, whatever games you have in your favorites. So there's that. History, of course, that would be the last couple games that you've played. Search is search whatever game you're looking for, and settings. So let's look at the settings real quick. System information. So let's look at the system information. Firmware version, there's that. User disk usage is that, and various other stuff rather. File system type ext4, because of course. Battery voltage, like you need to know, almost 4 volts. Model, yes, they're not wrong. RGH35 RG35xx H, yes. Kernel version, it's all winner, H700 Linux. So yeah, all winner. The CPU, because of course they're all winners. Available memory, yeah, that 4 CPU cores, max frequency, and that's your lot basically. Yeah, not bad. And lock screen, yeah, you can have it. And if you want to lock, you know, it's either 1 minute to never. So there's that. And are you gonna act stupid with me, autofocus? Come on. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay, backlight brightness, you can either have it at 1, which you get, yeah, there's that, or have it at max brightness if you want. We'll just leave it at 3, because you know it'd be a lot easier, because we're filming and I don't want to have to get into an argument with autofocus, do I? IO test, that tests your I'll test the input. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just to make sure that all your buttons are working. Date and time obviously sets your date and the time. Language settings, how many do we have? We got Chinese, English, Japanese, Korean, Espanol, Russian, Dutch, Francais, Portuguese. And yeah, that's your lot. You don't get, you know, crazy amount of languages unlike other devices. So there's that. RetroArch, you know, there's your settings for your RetroArch if you're interested. Network settings just has your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Yeah, you can connect to Wi-Fi. Obviously, you can use Bluetooth stuff. And there's Moonlight, where trying to remember what Moonlight was. Connect to streaming services, something like that. I can't be too sure, but it's there if you want it. Icon settings, just your icon settings. Background settings. You got various backgrounds. Ooh, some look better than others. I personally like this one because it feels like you're in an arcade. How many more do we have? That one looks nice. And that one looks too, and we'll just leave it to standard, because why the hell not? Button sounds, where you can hear this if you want, or not. And custom button, which, oh, there's that. Cleaning record, which cleans your records or just wipes everything. Reboot and shutdown are self-explanatory, so yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. Alright, so before we get into the games, let's look at the apps. Okay, so you got music and video, which I'm not gonna bother, because I mean, well, one, if there's play any music or play any video, grounds for copyright, but they're self-explanatory. You can listen to music and watch videos. Ebook, read ebooks if you want. Just curious if there's any. Well, there's none. Oh, actually, I thought I said there'll be none, but nope, there is just that. Just your file browser. Can we get out of that? Exiting, yes, you can exit. Anbernic, yeah, okay. File manager, just your file manager. Expert is another file browser, just like what we looked at already. And yeah. And there's that. So there's apps. Yeah, there's less apps and more of change the default settings for your RG35xx. Yeah, just change your settings and basically that. And there's one that's called Rixel HK Game Downloader. I think this came with it when I formatted and reinstalled it, but I don't remember. But if it did, yay. If it didn't, then oh well. Yeah, again, these are just yeah, power LED switch. Well, we'll just go into one while we're at it. And it's loading. LED control switch. Do I want it enabled or disabled? Let's enable it. Or, you know what? Let's have it auto. Power LED, automatic. And there's the LED, which is on automatically. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just change the settings. Backup and restore. You know, all that stuff. PDF, the portable document format. Well, there's one. It even has the PDF file for instruction manual of the game downloader. Here's what that is. Oh, Rexel HK downloader Linux version user guide. Okay. So pressing up or down will go to the page, or change page rather. App get and installation. Yeah, that and that and that. So yeah, this is just your basic your PDF reader. I mean, if you have any PDF files that you need to read on the go, then I mean it's there. I mean, if you want. And what is this? Wheelie Wheelie. I wonder what this is all about. I hope it's nothing inappropriate, because otherwise this bit will have to be cut out drastically. And the autofocus. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh. Wow, well, a lot of stuff is in Chinese. And my air freshener just went off. Whoops. Okay, so Willy Willy. Okay, I know exactly what this is. This is just a client for the website Bilibili, which is considered the Chinese YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's just another YouTube, you know, made in China. I mean, if this is your thing, I mean, it's, you know, more power to you. But all it is just, again, another YouTube, something that I don't have. Yeah. I would play a video off of it, but again, I'm not going to, because then again, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I got nothing to say on this. I mean, it's just, again, you know, it's Bilibili, you know, or Willy Willy rather, but you know, it's a client for Bilibili, you know, the Chinese YouTube, and I would be surprised, or I would be shocked if any of my content made it on here. It's not that I don't upload there, but yeah. Okay, can we get out of it? Oh, by pressing the function button. Let's okay, what's that say? Are you going to exit the application? Are you going to exit the application? Well, what do you think? Okay. It's exiting. Okay. Good. That is really good. Okay, so now we get into the interesting bit. So, game rooms is what's on here. Okay, I should emphasize, when I reformatted and reinstalled, not a single game was on here, and I had to throw some games on here at the last minute to show you off what it can do. So, yeah. Yeah, the way I see it, game rooms and RA game are pretty much identical, so yeah. I guess we'll just pick one at random. Let's start off with Wonder Swan. Yeah, let's start off with Wonder Swan. Why even? What could we play? I want to play, just for the hell of it, Final Lap 2000. Because why not? Oh, and the LED turned off. That's good. Not that I need it anyway. Oh, there we go. Namco. Final Lap. I want to race in, what's a good course to race? I want to race in Italy too, which is of course Monza. Yes, 3, 2, 1, go! No, no, no. Oh. Yay, look at me go. Wish I had a Wonder Swan. Such a shame it never got released outside Japan. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, yeah, pressing the F button sends you straight to the RetroArch menu. So, yeah, let's get out of it. And I don't think I need to explain how RetroArch works. I'm sure you've used it at one point in time, so, yeah. So that's Wonder Swan. I'm going to skip, the easier ones. So let's try, I don't know, some Virtual Boy. Because there's some device, there's some out there that rarely do Virtual Boy. Unless it's, what could we play? Let's play Red Alarm. No, I don't want to play Red Alarm because why not? Let's let's play some Galactic Pinball. And it's loading. Okay, good. Oh, that sounds very quiet. How about that? It even has the border for Virtual Boy. Yes, I want automatic pause, even though it could be playing for a little bit. Yeah, welcome to Space World. Let's go. Go Cosmic. Oh, good start. Yeah, what a good start. So I never owned a Virtual Boy. I mean, I've played it before. I got distracted. Yeah, I never owned a Virtual Boy, obviously, for good reason. I mean, I've played it before. I think back when, what was it? Trying to remember that place. I think it was it KB Toys where they had a demo unit of the Virtual Boy. I played it there. Good fun, but unfortunately it didn't come out the way Nintendo wanted to, so yeah, the ill-fated Virtual Boy. Okay, I think that's enough of that. And yes, pressing the F button again sends you to RetroArch menu, and that's where you have to exit. So, yeah. Okay, SMS I'll skip. SFC or Super Famicom or Super Nintendo. I'm sure you've seen it before. Saturn. Let's try out Saturn just for the hell of it. I only got one game on here. Fighters Mega Mix. See if it'll run. Oh, it's loading. Will it actually do something? Hello? Is it doing anything? Will I get to see a game? And it would not load. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh. What? Never mind. Hold on. Can I at least exit? Bear with me here. Nope, I can't exit. Okay, so jumping ahead from that, yeah, Dreamcast. And of course, this is Ready to Rumble Boxing. Yeah, I used to play this a lot back in the day. So as you guys can see, it can't do Saturn, but it can do Dreamcast. And I'm already feeling some haptic feedback out of this because, yeah, force feedback, it's in there, so that's a good thing, isn't it? And and I'm getting hammered. That's the price I pay when looking at the camera. Get up, get up. Can I even finish this fight? So yeah, when it comes to Dreamcast, when it comes to compatibility, it's a bit of hit and miss. But yeah, when it comes to Dreamcast on the go, I would not recommend it. But then again, I mean, you know, just a little trial and error to see if it works. If I hazard to guess, the emulator on this would most likely be Flycast. That's just typical what it is. Yep, I was right. It was Flycast, because, yeah. I mean, it would be interesting to have Redream on here, but then again, oh well. Can I exit? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't do Sega Saturn, but hey, it could do Dreamcast. But yeah, moving on, can it do N64? Well, I only have one game on here, so let's just try F1 pole position. Because, yeah, I mean, why not? Oh. Okay, produced by Human and Ubisoft. Yay. Okay. I just want to get into a race. I want to race in... Okay, go to course. I want to race in OG Hockenheim. I don't want to be Michael Schumacher. I want to be Driver X. Whoever that person may be. Okay, garbled text. Autofocus. Okay, I will give it all my got. Give it all I got. The only problem is I'm looking through the viewfinder, so I don't know how that'd be possible, but okay. So yeah, as you probably saw, some graphical issues. Oh, I'm doing very terrible. And like I said, looking through the viewfinder. Oh yeah, and the C buttons are relegated to the second analog stick. Yeah, as far as with the Dreamcast, it's compatibility dependent, but when it comes to N64, it's really slim pickings because of what games work and what games don't. Not to mention the plugins and whatever games will work or not. And yeah, but hey, if you could get Blast Core running, more power to you. Yeah, I'm doing very terrible because, like I said, I'm looking entirely to the viewfinder of the camera. I just at least want to finish one lap at OG Hockenheim. And sadly, this is the course that, yeah. Okay. I want... Yes, oh my goodness. And it is the... What's that say? Parallel N64. I don't think I've ever heard of that emulator. I mean, I'm used to using Project 64, you know, my emulator of choice, and sadly it's not on here. Oh well. Two more. PS1. I'm not going to bother with the PS1. I'm sure it'll work. I mean, flawlessly. But we'll just get into PSP, because of course we can. What could we play that's not loading time dependent? I know, we'll play a bit. I could play Days of Thunder, but there's a... I don't want to get hit by copyright strike. How about... Yeah, let's do a Ducati challenge. And it is loading. Yay. I sound very enthusiastic. Yay. This game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. This game is fictional. Yes, I get it. Ducati. Details. Digital Tales. Elite 3D. Yes. I press start button. Okay. I just want to get into a race. Something that's quick. Okay, it's loading. Won't happen then. Okay. Autofocus. Oh, that's loud. Let me lower it. Can I at least go? Yay, I could do wheelies. Yay. Running slow. Try frame skip. How about I don't? Yes, I'm gonna show off. Yay. Now it's braking for me. Okay. Automatic brakes. Good. I just bumped into you. So yeah, as you can tell, I mean, this game has slowdowns. And depending what game you run, it will eventually have slowdowns or not. And I'm going to assume that this is running the PSP emulator. Ow. It's running PPSSPP. Very interesting name, but yeah. Oh, don't go into the grass. Oh, don't go into the dirt. Come on now. Oh, okay, you know what? Just hit the barrier, because whatever. Yep, I was right. It's using that PSP emulator. Exit to menu. And I want to exit. Yes, it is exiting. Okay, so yeah, with these four up here, it'll run depending. It'll either run good or run slow. Again, it's game dependent. The obvious ones, it'll work eventually because yes. There's even MSX. I forgot I put MSX, but yeah, not gonna bother. I'm sure it'll run fine. Saturn, like I couldn't get that to run for whatever reason. If I had to guess what emulator it's running, it would be Yaba Sanshiro. And you know what? Just to sum up the way I feel, let's play some Super Famicom or Super Nintendo. With the only, I could play these four, but you know what? Let's just play Super Street Fighter 2 just to wrap it up at least. Well, I do love how they have the borders here. Yes, it does look like that when it's autofocus, so let's hide it up a bit. Super Battle. Well, who could I be? I want to be, you know, in honor of the late great Raul Julia, I will be Bison. Because, of course! Of course, I fight Fei Long. Okay, I did that. Now I want Psycho Crusher. Yeah, don't go watch out with me. Here, have another Psycho Crusher. And an... you know, have another one. And have this. Oh. No, I gotta do this for Mr. Julia. Game over for Mr. Fei Long. And there's that. And yes, SNES 9X. Okay, let's get out of it. So I don't think there's much to show you. I mean, when it comes to 8-bit, 16-bit, I mean, they'll run, obviously, because it's RetroArch. And Game Rooms is the exact same thing. So, not sure why they need Game Rooms and RA Game. But, oh well. So, yeah, let me reset the camera and to proper settings. So, I'll be right back. So, what do I think of this? I would say definitely buy it. I'm sure there's others out there from Anbernic that are better than this, but I mean, it'll do the job if you can get Saturn emulation to work properly, and whatever games, you know, within PS1 and PSP and Nintendo 64. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, if they work, they work, as you've seen the footage. But things like 8-bit and 16-bit, yeah, they'll do the job. And of course, it being Linux, you know, if you want to listen to music or video, I mean, it's there. Or read PDFs, it's there. Or if you want to browse the Chinese YouTubes, it's there. But I mean, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, hardware-wise, it does provide the goods. Software-wise, in terms of emulation and playability, well, you know, like what you saw with, you know, Dreamcast and such, a bit hit and miss. You know, things 8-bit, 16-bit, Game Boy Advance, yes, it'll do the job. And I didn't even show you PS1 because it can run PS1 games. It's like I need to show you. I mean, you know, something like this onwards, it'll play PS1 just fine. So, yeah, whatever. And yeah, as far as with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, yes, you can connect to the internet. You know, obviously, if you want to, you know, browse the webs, or again use the Chinese YouTube Bilibili, or yeah, connect the Bluetooth, have another one like this, you know, due to player capability. And you know, that's something that brings up to mind. I do have the other ones like the Miu A30. I wonder if I could connect, you know, that to this, have multiplayer, see if I can get that to work. But that's a video for another day. So yeah. So yeah, that is about it for the Anbernic RG35xx H. If you want one of these, I will leave a link in the video description. You could buy it there, or if you want to be a lucky bastard like me, find it for, I'll go on eBay and find it for dirt cheap, you can, but that would be a rarity if anything. So yeah, I got nothing else left to say on this. So yeah, that'll do it for me here. We're just almost at the end of 2025. I just can't wait. So yeah, anyway, that'll do it for me here. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, see ya.